It's a real shame.
Must have spent all, I don't know, looked like he did get the nice binding at Kinko's, though, for this rule book.
Well put together.
Oh, come on. Isn't there something about blinding a man and then cheap shotting him in that rule book?
What about slapping him in the face? Oh, wait. It says here that Dave is allowed to slap people.
Aaron Williams came after Dave Christ, and Dave Christ, well, he took off. And this crowd pretty much summing up exactly what...
There's footnotes in here, and there's various sections and chapters. There's a
bibliography.
There's an appendix in the back. There's a glossary. And we should have known when this challenge was laid down. Just a straight contest, team against team, was not going to happen.
Well, the solution was sick of waiting for Dave Christ to get back in there. He went out there and tried to physically just bring Dave Christ back into the ring.
Joe Lopez almost caught in the crossfire.
And there's a big hip toss. And apparently a hip toss is legal. He's got the wrist.
Yeah, hip toss is allowed.
I would imagine any type of mat wrestling would be allowed here, which would fit into the Mat Classic moniker that Brock Guffman gave this match. Last week, tag has been made. In comes the solution. Little Irish or Maverick double team, the big clothesline, and normally, the solution would throw a drop kick, but I believe when you were leafing through, I saw something about a drop kick close.
I'm not to that part yet. I'll let you know when I get there.
And now it's the Irish Airborne double teaming Aaron Williams. It's the flapjack.
I don't normally read this much. I prefer Dr. Seuss.
Aaron Williams now being sent into the corner. Jay Chris diving with that forearm. And there's a spinning heel kick.
Just caught Aaron Williams right in the face. Check his teeth.
Oh, and look at this. Again, I guess choking is all right, at least in the eyes of the Irish Airborne.
I haven't got to the choking chapter yet.
Oh, look at this. These guys trading blows. Chop for chop.
Oh, did you hear that? Somebody realigned the jaw of young Aaron Williams.
Oh, drop toe hold. And he may have a broken nose to go along with that broken jaw. Body scissors being applied now by Dave Chris. And look at Aaron almost there to make that tag, but Dave Chris wisely dragging Aaron Williams back towards the Irish Airborne corner. Forearm has freed Aaron Williams. Aaron almost there, but Dave Chris grabs the foot, and wisely tags out to his brother, Jake Chris. And while I do not agree with the path that the Irish Airborne have recently gone down, I cannot deny these guys that they are one of the most talented tag teams in the history of this company. Certainly have a bright future ahead of them, but I just really wish they would.
Well, it's a bright future,
the way they're going to get there.
The way it is now, it's just tarnished.
Yeah. And again, Allen on the outside, obviously angry, obviously frustrated, coming in the ring, but doing his partner no favors by doing that. He's got to try to keep his emotions in check. Or if things are going to get even worse for the Mavericks here, who are already fighting an uphill battle.
Now Aaron Williams in the wrong corner and trying to fight his way out of it.
Oh, they're going to those martial arts kicks. Off the ropes. Oh, and he got a kick right to the face. 1, 2, and there's the solution.
Caught him right in the mush, knocked him goofy. But Jake Chris feeling the effects here as well.
Oh.
Brainbuster. Now Jake Chris taking time to taunt the crowd, something he never would have done months ago.
Certainly not. And this crowd continuing to taunt the corner man of the Irish Airborne. Old Shrek himself, Ganger. Hey, wait a minute. There clearly was a rules and nothing off. Brock Guffman said it last week, nothing off the top rope, nothing off the second rope. He just did a springboard moonsault.
Right, I don't. Yeah, right here, no top rope or second rope moves.
And Joe Lopez was dealing with the solution, and Dave Chris took advantage of it.
And there's no footnotes to indicate any exceptions to that rule.
Well, and look at this, extra added leverage being provided by Jake Christ on the outside, and now Jake legally could get involved in this one as he's been tagged back in.
Well, legal or illegal, it all does the same damage.
And these guys just paintbrushing one another. And how much intensity does this rivalry contain? 1, 2. Aaron sent in. Oh, duck that clothesline. Ducks another one. Catches Dave. And just dropped him. Maybe to shut that big mouth up.
Take a heck of a lot more than that to close that giant hole.
And listen to this crowd.
It is essential for Aaron Williams to make that tag, and Dave Chris knows that.
Yes, he does. And again. Go to the jaw. The tag has been made. In comes Alan Wassilishin. And the solution unloading with clotheslines. And the solution going for that frog splash, but
it specifies no frog splash.
No top rope moves. No
right here,
rope moves either.
It's a bold print.
A bottom rope frog splash. I don't know how effective that would have been, but it's a moot point as Jake Chris made his way into the ring, and now, nice tandem offense.
Jake Chris just got dumped on his dome.
And I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the legal man for the Airborne is still Jake Chris, but I wouldn't swear to it.
And never have I seen the Mavericks look more crisp and focused than they do right now.
Well, Brock Guffman and the Airborne obviously hope to lessen the arsenal of the Mavericks by taking away so many of their moves, like the frog splash and like all their springboard moves from the ropes. But thus far, the Mavericks have adapted, and look at that. The solution playing a little dirty himself, and that's what it's going to take. Fight fire with fire here. And there you see Ganger getting involved.
Joe Lopez out to try and break up this situation on the floor.
And Aaron Williams wants to refocus his attention on the members of the Airborne. And the solution just dropped on the back of his head. And wait a minute, again! What is the Airborne doing?
Well, it specifies here that he can jump off of his own brother.
That was the biggest mushroom stomp I have ever seen in 1, 2, throw.